Hello guys, my name is Kiminek and welcome to this new video in which we'll be watching the Fee4O playing with his ML1 on a map Mountain Pass. Wait, Mountain Pass? Yeah, Mountain Pass. Sorry for that tiny bit of hesitation, but I haven't seen some of the maps for about 2 months or so. I don't know what's with the matchmaking, but for some reason it's always going in like 2 month cycles. For 2 months I'm playing constantly on like 5 or 6 maps, and then I don't see those 5 or 6 maps for another 2 months. For example, in February and so on, I've been constantly playing on Stalingrad, I've been constantly playing on Kharkov and maps like this one, city maps for some reason. But now, I constantly do see maps like the Karelia and so on. So, I don't know what's with the matchmaking. It kinda likes matching me into the same kind of game, same kind of map over and over again. But, well, that doesn't matter now. The 9.18 is out and it will hopefully fix this kind of thing. It's kinda annoying that I have this kind of matchmaking as well. If you are wondering why do I have this free cam, I have the free cam because this guy is one of those nervous people. If you don't know what am I talking about, the nervous people I'm talking about will from time to time just start wiggling their camera like this and gets to be annoying, and this guy is a great example of such a player. He's just ridiculously nervous. But back to the 918. The 918 had been just launched into the game. Well, not just. It has been launched like 8 days ago. 1 week, 8 days ago. I don't know exactly how long ago, but that doesn't matter now. What matters is that the 918 introduced new light tanks to the game. And despite the fact that the new light tanks are absolutely shit because people are constantly crying out about how ridiculously overpowered the tanks were, they got a huge amount of nerfs, which made them pretty much unusable in any kind of matchmaking. They'll maximally get 1 or 2 kills on another light tanks and then they'll just die. Well, that still doesn't stop everybody from playing them, because as we all might see, there are 4 enemy light tanks and 4 allied light tanks, from which 4 already died, so yeah. As well, didn't Wargaming talk about how they are going to change the matchmaking so there won't be the inequality in the tanks? Because I don't know how about you, but I do feel like it's kind of weird to see 4 enemy IS-6s and non-allied IS-6s. Like, if we will look into your team roster, we won't see a single IS-6. And if we will look at the enemies, we got 4 IS-6s. What the fuck is that? As well, it would be a fun replay if there wasn't something completely fucked up. And in this case, it's a lemming train on the northern flank. By the way, yes, it's a lemming train. It's not like a normal strategic push or anything like this, because look at this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 allied tanks that are like all the way from tier 7 to tier 9. And they are held off from pushing by 2 enemy tier 7 tanks, the Oni and the IS. Like, what the fuck is that? Well, however, the IS-6s, because there is a lack of allies to hold them off, are pushing towards your base. You already shot them twice, none of them penetrated because the IS-6s have quite tough armor. You finally managed to penetrate one of the IS-6s, and now it seems like none of them will show their armor, so you will go for the reload. Nice idea right there. And you are loading in the, well, not the APCR, you got APCR as standard rounds on the ML1, but you are loading in the premium rounds to get a tiny bonus to the penetration. The ML1 has pretty small bonus to the penetration on premium rounds, only like 30 penetration. That is pretty low at tier 8. Usually even like, for example, a Cromwell. By the way, a bit of a spoiler, I'm right now making a video about the Cromwell. Has like 50 difference between like regular AP round penetration and premium APCR penetration. Oh, that was a nice clip. 3 penetrated, 4 penetrated, all 4 penetrated, and you are capable of pretty much one clipping that IS-6. It wasn't as well a full-on one clip. It had about like 1000 hit points. Still pretty decent damage, I must say. Let's look at this. Yeah, it had one, two, three, four. Well, it had about 1,100, 1,200 hit points, so still quite a lot. Oh, now another nice juicy side armor. Come on, reload in time. Three, two, one. One shell, two shells, three shells, and wait, you shot ML1 with a high explosive. With a high explosives. Like, where did you hit him? You must have hit him onto the turret that you dealt only like 100 damage. Like, I understand that this thing is half medium tank, half heavy tank. It's like a French medium tank that has a turret of like American heavy tank, but still, shooting it with high explosive isn't the greatest idea. However, the IS-6, the lonely IS-6 with the Berserk are capable of pushing into your base, and there's pretty much nothing to stop them off apart from you. One shot, two shots, come on, three shots, and with one clip you are capable of eradicating two enemies. The top flank, the upper flank, the northern flank completely fell apart. This is why people dislike the lemming trains. Now, if your team goes all on one flank, it's good. If they know what the fuck are they doing. Because if everybody goes on one flank and they'll just start camping there and nobody will want to take the shot, nobody will want to take the one for the team and rush the enemies, the flank will be destroyed. So, yeah. Despite the fact that your team had numerical advantage on the northern flank, they fell apart because they started camping, and as heavy tanks, you do not exactly have all that large spotting range. So yeah, you weren't capable of spotting them, and the enemy team was capable of pushing in, destroying your northern flank. Well, there's the nice juicy Oni, there's Strueremel, I don't know how to pronounce that. Two shot into him. You actually bounce that shot. That's a tier 10 gun. That's pretty much as if you face a tier 8 TD. It's pretty much the same thing as if you face every single IS-6 is for some reason firing high explosives. What the fuck is that? Like, I get it. This tank has the IS-6 has 175 penetration on standard round. So everybody, oh come on, stop wiggling with that camera. Everybody is loading it a shit ton of premium rounds. However, I do not see IS-6s shooting high explosives all that often, but you are spotted, so it's very likely that some light tank, well, there's only one light tank, the T-49 is hiding somewhere over here, well, over here that you were spotted, right at the end, at the very end of your spotting distance, so, yeah. You were spotted, you weren't capable of spotting him because the light tanks as well got quite a bit of a great buff towards their camouflage values, but now, oops, there's a JP, and he shot, and he missed, and you shot him twice, you shot him thrice, and he is dead. He sadly damaged your gun, but there are two more shells in your, well, one more shell in your magazine, and the T-49 got away. Now we have got to load in the standard rounds because you spam the premium rounds way too much on the IS-6s. Now please do not blame our hero for using his premium rounds so much that he ran out of all 20 of his premium rounds that he took into this battle, but well, he faced 4 IS-6s, one of which is still alive, and as we all might know, the IS-6 has pretty tough armor despite being quite an old tank. A lot of older tanks have pretty like thin armor because of a simple reason, and that is that new tanks have pretty ridiculous penetration. So yeah, they get tough armor, but the new tanks have got ridiculous penetration. However, that IS-6 has pretty tough armor even for today's tanks, which means that our hero wouldn't be capable of penetrating its frontal plate without loading in premium round. Oh, here comes the Oni, and he is shot down. Here comes the T-49. For some reason, he thought that our hero is not reloading. And there's shot under tracks. No, this is exactly what our hero wanted to avoid. Having to shoot underneath the tracks. And what the fuck is that I-6? What is he even doing? You won't shoot underneath the tracks of JP right now. You're at a bad angle. need to somehow get around the JP, and the problem is that the T49 is way more mobile than you are. However, the T49 made a major mistake, exposed his side armor to you, and was killed by you. And still, what the fuck is that IS-6 doing? Freaking mountain goat over there, trying to climb the smallest of all the hills all around, just giving you time to reload. If he just engaged flat onto you, he would be capable of DPMing you down before you would be capable of reloading. But now, we can pretty much safely say that it's GG if you will penetrate all of your shells. Let's see, there's the I6. Why is he aiming down? One shell. This is what I've talked about. One shell into him, you bounce off. You got 3 rounds remaining. Will you go for the reload? I wouldn't go in this kind of situation. It's pretty much pointless. The I6 shot and missed, and now you are capable of shooting at him. You are as well hold down, so there's pretty much nothing to worry about. One shot penetrated, second shot bounced, and third shot penetrated again. Another I6 that is shooting explosives, and stop beginning with that camera. Ugh. I wouldn't go for reloading actually to not APCR, to premium shells because, well, it has the alpha damage of what? 320 alpha damage, so it's pretty much 50-50 whether or not you will be capable of one clipping it right now down. With the 4 regular rounds, you are still like, it's normally 50-50, but it would be much more likely that he would make some fatal mistake and you would be capable of one clipping him down. Fatal mistake like this one. And he exposed the side armor. Let's hope that you will have enough alpha. And no, this is exactly what I've talked about. If you had regular APCR rounds, not the premium rounds, you would be capable of killing him right there. But, yeah. You fucked up. You done goofed. You would be capable of killing him right now. Instead of that, he is capping your base, and despite the fact that there is no chance in hell that he's going to win. By the way, I don't know what the hell is he doing. Is it like a bot or something? He cannot be a bot. Bot wouldn't be going on a hill. Bot would be just standing somewhere in the back. Oh, jeez.